All right, it is time for another episode of We at the Movies. I'm back on my favorite trail, and I saw Fantastic Four. So let me put this out at the beginning of the video, because unlike Superman, I was a huge Fantastic Four fan growing up. When I read comic books for years and years, my favorite solo superhero, Spider-Man. My favorite team was the Fantastic Four. So, love Johnny Storm, Sue Storm, or Sue Richards, depending on the time period. Ben Grimm, the Thing, and Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards. I'm just a big fan. I've loved that team. I always loved the family dynamic of it. And excuse my huffing and puffing. It's been a while since I've actually been able to walk, because if you didn't know, we've got 3 puppies that we're fostering. Puppies, there's a little booger. Got it. Puppies are a disaster. We've done 1 twice. This is the first time we've had 3 at once. They're a lot of work. So saw this movie, and I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was, I would say slightly better than Superman, but both of them were just wonderful. And I want to make it clear, too, I like the first 2 movies. What are they, done under Fox? I like those movies. I actually think they capture the essence of Fantastic Four quite well. But that third one, that Josh Trank movie, ooh, yikes. That is a terrible film. That is not even like a Fantastic Four film. I don't know what that was supposed to be. But this one in particular, I liked 2 things that I think they absolutely nailed. The casting is fantastic. Wow. Casting is so good. In particular, I think Sue Storm, I don't know that actress. I know that she was, in one of the Mission Impossible movies? Or a couple of them. She was one of the villains, side villain. And wow, she's really, really good. I was not expecting her to be the standout for me, because in the comics, she was one of my favorites. I never really cared for Reed too much. I wasn't a big Ben Grimm Thing fan, but I always liked Johnny, and I always liked Sue. Johnny was just the cool one. Everybody wants to be the Human Torch. If you could pick any of their powers, most people would say Human Torch, just because he was so cool. Sue, though, if you guys ever read the comic books for an extended period of time, she was the powerhouse. You would think, the Thing, Ben Grimm, he's the strongest. No, it's easily Sue. I mean, Sue is just unbelievably powerful. And so, when they have their son, Reed and Sue, have Franklin, I always assumed most of that came from Sue. Because there's several situations in the comics where, they would just get their asses handed to them, but she would single-handedly save the day. Just unbelievably powerful. And that's kind of what this movie centered around, was Galactus coming in and making an offer that he would, save the Earth in order to gain their son, to kind of get him out of his, feed, his loop of hunger, because he's been at this for billions of years, right? And that's all in the last trailer. Yeah, it's just overall, it's great, man. Pedro Pascal, I gotta stop. I really gotta stop doubting him. Whenever they cast him in something, I always go, I don't know about that. And then he does the role, and he knocks it out of the park. He's amazing. The way that he had Reed's mannerisms, the way he was soft-spoken, but really intellectual, almost like talking past them most of the time, even though all 4 of them are really brilliant people in this one. Usually Johnny's kind of the dumbass in the comics, but they had all 4 of them were just really brilliant scientists. But Reed is on a different level. I mean, he is, in canon in the comics, he's smarter than Tony Stark. He's the smartest man alive, which is funny because when they had him in the Doctor Strange movie, he died the dumbest way you could die. I don't know, but yeah, I love the portrayal of him. I thought the CGI on Ben Grimm was really good. CGI overall was pretty solid. A couple little moments here when they showed Franklin, didn't look that great. Getting out of cars and stuff, Thing in particular, looked a little rough. But it was really good. I don't really think there's a point in going into spoilers. on this thing. Only one of the after credits is worth seeing. It's the mid credits, but it was fine. It was really quick, sets things up. I just thought that this was a really fun movie. I mean, at the end of it, I cried a little bit. You know, there's a moment of potential self-sacrifice, made me tear up, and I was like, yeah, this is good. I like that we are in an era that I'm excited for superhero movies again. Superman was great. Fantastic Four was great. It's nice to see that maybe things are popping off again. Maybe we can get back to when everybody looked forward to those films. So yeah, it was good all around. Awesome casting, awesome story. Thought they did Galactus really well. Silver Surfer, didn't mind her. Just good stuff, man. I'm gonna rate it a very solid 4 out of 5. Same thing that I gave to Superman. Didn't knock my socks off, but I was thoroughly entertained. This was a much longer movie than Superman as well. It was good. I'm curious what you guys have to think. Let me know in the comments down below, and I'm gonna keep huffing and puffing. Revenant, but I didn't complete it. We played, only maybe played it for like 20 minutes. So I wanted to play it again and get a full feel of it. All right. If it doesn't go away or it chases us, take the meds on the desk. Jesus fucking Christ! Oh my God!
Wreckless Eating! Wreckless Eating!